Might as well put it out there on the internet. See if I can get some trolls. I see there's one person watching. You know anything about changing strings on a strat? This is only the second strat I ever had in my life, and the first one I didn't have for that long, and I never changed the strings on it. And this is a string changing problem that I've never encountered before. So I was recording with this thing the other night and popped the E string, and now the bead from the E string is stuck in the stuck in that hole. I don't think WD-40 is gonna stick it. I've been trying to force it out with this eyeglass screwdriver, but it's not budging. And I'm trying to Josh. Just the man. Josh, just the man. Just the man. Let me know when you can hear, and I'll explain. I'll explain what's going on. I'm awaiting your comment stating that you can hear. Yeah. The ball end is stuck in the bridge. I popped the E string tracking a solo the other night. I got all bendy doing my boomer bends, my Gen Z bends. And it's stuck in there, man. Okay, well, here's my thin, rigid steel. It's a eyeglass screwdriver. You think that'll work? And here I got WD-40 right here, but I don't have the spray nozzle. Hang on. I've got a Korean WD-40. I got a Korean WD-40 with the nozzle. So, just a little light spritz through the bridge this way. or this way. The nozzle fits. The nozzle fits in this aperture. Hey, Dirkhead. Hey, Dirkhead. What kind of guitar do you play? Okay, Dirkhead, I got the string ball stuck in the bridge of my Strat. So Josh says hit it with some lube and something thin, rigid steel, which I have. So here goes. Just one little tiny spritz. And it ain't budging. It's not budging. And I'm applying considerable pressure. But maybe I need something longer. I don't know. Maybe I need something longer. Hey, check out my my neck rest that I made from cardboard. All right, I need something rigid and steel, but longer. I don't know if I have it. I don't know. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I got two other long, thin, rigid steel objects, but I don't know if they're going to be thin enough. Eric Gale. Eric should be able to tell me what to do about this. Eric, the damn E-string ball is stuck in the bridge. And Josh told me to hit it with this. This is basically Korean WD-40, which I did. And it's not budging. So shit. This is a steel thing that's supposed to... Shit. Well, so much for that. Dude, I don't know. This is the... Where did my eyeglasses screwdriver go? This is the only thing I've got that's thin enough to fit into the bridge hole through the front. Everything else is... This is just a little bit too wide gauge. It's long enough. I can only get this eyeglass screwdriver in that far, but it seems to be not far enough. Bamboo skewer. I've got bamboo skewers, but dude, it's gonna... then I'll have a snapped off bamboo skewer stuck in my bridge. I'm certain of it. Hang on. Here, I got some bamboo skewers right here. But that's really flimsy. Who's Juan? Juan David Velasco Baena. How should I clean caramel maple net? Oh, that's a question for Eric. All right, Eric, I'm giving it a go here. And it worked. Eric is the man. Eric, I owe you one, brother. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you for showing up. Because I really wanted to track some King Kong guitar tonight. So here's the pack of no-name strings that came with the no-name guitar. And after this, I'm gonna have to get a millimeter gauge. I think these are probably 9s. All right, so now I got to get my bearings. Bear's got to get his bearings. Well, Eric, you told me the exact right thing to use, and I would have thought, if I had thought of bamboo skewer, I would have thought, nah, it's too thin. It'll just break. But it worked like a charm, brother. Now, oh man, these strings are these are pretty low quality strings, and they're not even they're not even like marked. Yeah. Hey, man. Waste not, want not, right? I'll figure it out. So the E, B, and G are all coiled up together. And then the D, A, and E are all coiled up together. So, holy shit. It's got a wound G string. This set has a wound G string. The set that it came with is not. This is a wound. Should I put a wound G string on my Strat? Is that a thing? Guys, would that not indicate that this set is, the gauge is too heavy? I don't want to have to do a truss rod adjustment. Hang on. Hang on. That was 2 string. Oh. All right. Eric, what say you? Wound G string on a Strat? That is bizarre about the wound G. But it came from a factory in China. I think it's also not good if I don't want my neck to bend. You know? That to me indicates that this would be a pack of 11s. Am I wrong? And what would a pack of 11s be doing? What would those be doing in the... You know, the guitar came with a string winder and a tuner and a capo and a truss rod hex wrench and a whole little kit from a Chinese factory with like nets around the outside of it to stop people from jumping to their deaths. Why in the world would the extra pack of strings come with a wound G? I can't imagine. So this is a little bit of a conundrum. You know what? I've already made my decision. I'm not putting a wound G on this guitar. I've got a wound G on my on my Yamaha SG. And and on all my other guitars, but I'm not putting a wound G on this. Wait a minute. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I might have spoken too soon. You know why? Because I made an assumption. I made an assumption. Guys, I made a wrong assumption. That G is in fact a D. Okay. All right. It's all good. It's all good. There were 4 strings coiled up. Four strings, thinner strings coiled up together. I thought it was 3 string, so I thought it was a wound G. It's not. Okay. All right. So this is the E. All right. After this, it's all just boring. I really, although I discovered the problem with the stuck string ball like right after I started the live stream. I didn't expect my friends to show up. I thought some trolls might come in and start shit talking me and telling me I don't know what I'm doing and all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Or I might attract some people that are curious about Korea, or that might ridicule me for having a Chinese strat, right? Which, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, it sounds great. I think it sounds great. I love the way this guitar sounds. And, hey man, is there anything else that really matters? All right, so let's start with the E string because it's the most annoying. 1 fret of slack. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna, it might be a good idea to invest in some better tuners at some point. You know? All right. Pull it back. Got it the wrong way. Always the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to finish winding the string on, and then I'm going to come look at the chat and see if anybody has said anything or asked anything worth responding to. Hey Eric, if you haven't checked out Josh's channel recently, he's gained quite a worldwide following with his homemade trommel gold prospecting, and I think it's fascinating, and go give it a watch, Eric, if you haven't already. I talked about you in my live stream today, Josh. It was it came up in the course of I was doing a discourse about a rant about what it means to be an artist, what it is to be an artist. It's called Ethereal Dirt is the title. All right, that's 1 down, 5 to go. Yeah, it is great for Josh, Eric. He gets like upwards of like 1,100 people watching his stream at once. I know what Josh means about sustain too. I really wanted more sustain the other night. I'm still happy with the way the guitar sounds, but you can never have too much sustain, can you? Can you? Well, this is great because you guys are you guys can talk, and I haven't heard from Eric in a little while, and if you guys could just like banter and stuff, then I can just like take care of this chore and periodically check the chat. And now here's like where you're invited to tell me that I'm doing it all wrong. This is the way I've always done it. The high E string, because that's the biggest pain in the ass, or at least it used to be, and then the low E string. I go 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. Tell me it's wrong. Tell me if it's wrong and why. I think it comes from I'm not like hugely OCD, but I got a little bit of OCD, especially when it comes to numbers and numerical sequences. And I like I just like that pattern. 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, now this one doesn't want to come out. Strat string changing is not straightforward. Yeah, it doesn't want to come out of there. Oh, there it goes. All right. I'm being such a sissy. Look at me. I'm spazzing out like a little girl. Just because I'm paranoid and I expect everything to go wrong. And it's not hot here. I swear, like by American standards, it's not hot. It's not hot at all, but you just like sit inside even on an evening, and I'm just like, you can see the sweat stains on my shirt. I guess it's just unusually like humid here or something. Okay. All right, here we go. My neck rest sticks onto the neck because I put hot glue on it, and the hot glue is because of the humidity. All right, I'm going to finish this string, and then I'm going to check the chat to see if anybody's still there. I know you guys got other shit to do, so don't feel like you got to stick around or nothing. Not that you would feel that anyway. All right. I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not even gonna show you how I insert the string in the peg. It's definitely wrong. Somebody out there would tell me it's wrong. Okay. Here we go. And fuck me. Come on. There we go. That's probably entirely too much slack, eh? There we go. All right. I wouldn't get hired to be nobody's roadie. I'll tell you that much. All right. and I do this. I actually I let the guitar bounce up and down. That's probably wrong. That's probably something I should never do. But I do it anyway. All right. To stretch the string out, of course. That's 2 down, 4 to go. I would just eat KFC. Dirkhead, what are you on about KFC? What's that leading from? Dirkhead, what kind of guitars do you play to make your shitty metal? BC Rich? When you say shitty metal, that makes me think of like me in high school, right? Me in high school. And me in high school playing shitty metal, BC Rich, the BC Rich bitch. No, Warlock, BC Rich Warlock, you know? The one that looked like a cockroach. Is that what you... Dirkhead, I'm busting your balls, but it's all affectionately. I hope you know that. You're the one that said you play shitty metal, so I've got to I got to banter about it. I'm curious. No, I didn't get a chance to. I had a shit. Okay, B. Okay, this is B. That's B. If you guys got to run, I get it. I totally get it. All right. Now, what do I do when the B string gets stuck in the... When the B string bead gets stuck in the bridge? Is it stuck? Yep, it's stuck. Okay. See, I called it. Did I call it or did I call it? It's stuck. Is this because it's Chinese strat? And my bamboo skewer worked like a charm. Bamboo skewer. I just happen to have a pack of bamboo skewers like sitting on my table. Oh man, you gotta appreciate the little things that make you laugh and smile. I tell you. I learn that more and more. And more guys, I look at the way this this fucking dumpster fire world is going, and I just don't give a shit anymore. I just want to what can I do? What can anybody do? Human beings are just too... There's no hope. No hope for human beings. So, I just want to make music. Just make music. And I used to torture myself. Is it any good? Maybe it's not good enough. Nobody's ever going to like it. It's not as good as, this, that, and the other thing. I'll never be a genius, so why bother? I used to be haunted by that, and not anymore. I was transferring like a year's worth of cakewalk projects, from onto my new SanDisk SSD. And I saved everything. first I saved everything for the album, but then I saved everything because I've got stuff in there that I forgot I started that has so much, like, nothing I would ever put on an album or anything, but just like so much potential for fun and madcap adventure. I started this song one night. It's the kind of thing that you come up with when you're stoned, except that I haven't been stoned in probably 10 years. It's called Lost on My Way to the Womb. Lost on My Way to the Womb. And so I put all those into a folder that I called the Sandbox. And now, whenever I get tired of working on serious things, I can just go into the Sandbox. This is the endless. Think any of these dickheads in DC would know the first thing about how to track a guitar? Well, that's stretched a lot. All right. Okay, Eric, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and saving the day, Eric. And I hope you're, if I caught you, I hope your back is doing well. And I hope that your other issue is doing well, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. I do. And Josh, you look like was it yesterday your last stream? You look like you were having a little bit of a tough day. I get it. But you did the right thing. Maybe you weren't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just having the tough day and I projected that onto you. That's very possible. Oh, this one. Okay. But over a 5-hour stream, man, and after you did that to your thumb, dude, I guess you know better than I do. I would have I would have immediately gone for the iodine at least. But you powered right on through it. And man, I know about when things get tough, not only physically. I think I've alluded to you, like I've had issues in my life, man, and I could again, it's like you're never totally out of the woods with that shit, right? You just that's the scary thing about it. But anyway, I think you're doing a great job. I think you're doing a great job with that. And Angie, if you're watching, people were asking for you. People really missed you. People like Angie's spirit and her helpfulness and her sense of humor. The people really appreciate it. And oh God, some of these I talked about this in my rant today, Josh. Just like I mean, I think it's really great that it's awesome that you're getting all this. But those trolls, man, they really, it's just like people really are just too many people. Too many people are morons, man. I'm not talking about the people that ask legit questions, sincere questions. Of course, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the knuckle dragging, genetically challenged lagwagons that just all they can think about is how much you make. And I like money. I like money. How much do you make in a day? And then they gleefully when they realize that in their little brains it doesn't add up, and they just anyway. I'll shut up. I don't. You know. Nothing like the spank and sizzle of new strings, even if they're not particularly good strings. Right? It's spank and sizzle. Oh, yeah. Okay, Dirkhead. Well, I'm sorry I probably didn't catch you before you left. But thanks for not being a stranger, Dirkhead. Oh, man. Isn't that great? I mean, I did this kind of just on a whim. And I get Josh and Eric and Dirkhead. And I've got only 2 strings left to go. Yeah, well, I don't know about paranoid. It's just amazing, like how just how conditioned people are. It's I don't know. I shouldn't say like negative, depressing things. That's just one little aspect of the phenomenon that is your gold. And I do think that this is just my theory, Josh. I don't know. Again, I'm probably projecting because this is the way it would happen in my life, right? I'm pretty sure this is the way it would happen in my life. Is like you, I would like throw all my energy into the gold thing and ride that as far as I could, and then in some surprising way, like the music would come back in, and they would become like they would synthesize into a new thing. It's nothing that you can predict. It's the kind of thing that happens when you let the universe do its thing and don't worry about it. And I believe in you. I believe in you. Ever since I first met you. Sometimes you just have a feeling about somebody. You know? Okay. Josh, does it ever happen to you that I like really low action? I like low action. And I get the action as low as I can, and I'll think, yeah, that's nice and low. And then I come back like a couple days later and it doesn't seem low anymore. Does that happen to you? Wait a minute. This action wasn't that high. It was lower. But then like you lower it a little bit more and the 21st and 22nd fret are the same note. You know? And I was just looking at the string height thinking, man, are these strings heavier? Did it bow my neck? Doesn't that action look like a little bit higher? Is it just me? Yeah, it's probably just me. Does that happen to you? It's like string action paranoia of some kind. Anyway. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Is there anybody else in the house? Any trolls? I put a little clickbait in the description for trolls. I said, like, come in and tell me how I'm doing it wrong, you know? I baited the hook for trolls. Did I not get any trolls? The intonation is good. It's good. It's a cheap Chinese student guitar. Is it perfect? No. But it's good. It's good enough. I know how to play around it. You know what I mean? I use, when I run this thing, when I record with this thing, I run it through my pedal board. Before it hits the interface, it goes through my pedal board. And as I think you know, the last pedal in my pedal board is the Boss RT20, which is a pitch modulation delay. And that smudges out any tiny little intonation issues just fine, you know? And that thing's always on. That's just that's my sound. All right, man. That was the G string. Now the D string. And I can go track a part for Perennial, now called Perennial. This title bothers me because it sounds like perineum. You know that spot between your asshole and your junk? But what are you going to do? It's called Perennial. Perennial restoration in parentheses. I want to track just quarter note arpeggiations. Nothing big. Dirkhead, I'm on Discord. Here. I can't type in the chat. Okay. Here's how to find me on Discord. All lowercase letters. LEAN, lean, _ BEAR. Lean _ bear. All lowercase letters. Other people have found me that way. And so if you go on there here in the next few minutes, then after I'm done changing this last string and I end this, I'll go check my Discord and we'll be Discord buddies. And I would love to share stuff, you know, and I'm not averse to like helping out with some shitty metal. I'm not. if I like the person, if I like you as a dude, and you're not fucking around the wrong kind of, like, if you're not, okay, I'll shut up. We can be friends. And I've had to do this with every one of these strings. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to me. And I just got one more string to go. If you could just hang on for just one more string. See, now I'm asking you to stick around. There's just one more string. Before I was like, you guys probably got other things to do. You should go. But now I'm saying, hey guys, one more string. Just one more string. Come on. The D string. Here goes. Here goes. Isn't that awesome? Eric showed up and he had the answer. See, it's little things like that. When other parts of life are just like, I don't know, somewhat like distressing and sad and frustrating and all that. Just little things like that. They go a long way if I stop and appreciate them. Josh comes in. Dirkhead comes in. The trolls don't dare. The trolls don't dare come in here and ridicule me because they see that there's a moderator in there. I may be nobody, but I got a mod. Tuner's in the other room. Just got to stretch it. Stretchy stretch. All right, it's in the neighborhood. Now it's time to tune. And hopefully these strings last me a little while longer. Strings are getting expensive, man. Strings have gone up. It's like $8-10 a pack now. Show me some shitty metal. I love it. I love it, man. You remind me of DJ. DJ is also Josh. I don't know if you ever met DJ. DJ showed up in my live stream today. He's from he's I think he's in Brisbane. Or no, Sydney. I forget which. Like he started showing up in my stream, and I said one time I said, okay, I got this decision to make. I got this mixing decision to make, but I don't want you to tell me what you think I should do. Don't tell me what you think, even if you know. Don't tell me, because I want to test myself and see if I come up with the right thing. And DJ was there. He heard it. And then he turns around immediately after I finish the stream and says in the comment, well, I think you should blah, 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 blah. But it was the way he did it that I just laughed. Like he wasn't a dick about it. It's so weird. I knew he wasn't being a dick about it. I could just tell. And now he's on Discord. He's rarely on. He's more reclusive than I am. DJ is. DJ, if you're watching, you know the story. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to go play some, I'm going to go track a guitar part, and I'll see you around. Thanks, guys. Be well. Over and out.